Good morning, good evening. Blasting from California. Breaking news. The restraining order hearing scheduled for today. Nature of proceeding request. DV prevention. W/minor child. Case initiation filed by petitioner on June 7, 2024. Don't forget, the petitioner is JD. JD was the one who took Korra to court for restraining order, yeah? The matter was called for hearing this morning. The following parties are present for the aforementioned proceeding. Justin Dean, petitioner. Shikufunaya Anita will be the respondent. David, attorney for petitioner. Johnny, attorney for respondent. Both attorneys were present. The matter is called for hearing. Guys, listen to this part though, because this is where it got juicy. The court, counsel, and parties confer on the record, which means both parties, KO solicitor, JD solicitor, yeah? They confer, they had a conference, yeah? Based on what was on record. Court finds that the parties have reached an agreement regarding the competing domestic violence restraining order. I repeat, court finds that the parties have reached an agreement. They've reached an agreement, though. All of you where they fight each other for social media. They reached an agreement regarding the competing domestic violence restraining order. Parties are given a copy of the signed copy of the agreement in open court. So whatever the agreement is, both of them, both KO and JD, they've signed it. Therefore, Judge Scott, yeah? Judge Honorable Scott Nod, who presided over this hearing this morning, have done what? All temporary restraining orders are dissolved, and the case is dismissed without prejudice for lack of prosecution. JD's case has been thrown out. It has been dismissed. It has been dissolved. It is finished. The case has been dismissed. Okay? That is what happened this morning. All right? The case JD took KO to court has been dismissed. The petitioner was JD. The restraining order case against KO has been dissolved. Okay? All temporary restraining orders are dissolved. And the case is dismissed without prejudice for lack of prosecution. Okay? So, I don't want any of these hateful, over-emotionally laced women out there to be confusing what happens in the courtroom with their own mental frame of mind. Bloggers will tell you anything, but what happened in court is what matters. This is one of the reasons why a lot of you need to learn to control your emotion. You don't need to be fighting each other. You don't need to be saying things that you don't have the correct court documents. Only God can forgive a lot of, including some bloggers who have been spreading what doesn't happen in court in order to destroy people's names and reputation. But for the sake of those children, guys, JD needs to tie his trouser. Be a man. Respect women. Focus on your work. Yes, I know there's a lot of money to make on social media, but there are thousands, if not millions, of doctors, of chiropractor on social media. Focus on your craft. Leave Saga alone. Leave Water alone. It is a disgrace. A disgrace. A big babala disgrace for you, who call yourself a doctor or chiropractor, to now descend so low, to want to revenge, to want to do what, after God have saved you from the hands of the CPS last year. When you go to Tinder, you don't go to Tinder to be looking for trouble. There's thousands and millions of good, responsible women out there. And you and I know what you actually really feel about Korra. All you need to do is to calm down, block all these women who you've been lying to. Block them. You can start afresh. Go and get help. You know what I mean. People on social media, they may not know what I mean. But you are going down and it's not necessary. That is why I asked you in my previous video, why in the name of God did you take Korra to court for a restraining order? Why? When you know you two, you have breached court orders, you have done what you are not even supposed to do. After the CPS case last year, somebody like you supposed to learn and say, no, I'm not going to jeopardize my license again. I'm not going to jeopardize my health again. I'm going to move forward. I'm going to release my book so that people can learn more about what happens with the CPS, how they can protect their children. Somebody like you should come out and tell the truth, whether it was custody, you've been going back and forth to court, or whether it is CPS who want to take custody from you and Korra. But no, you stand back because you two, you were making money out of it. It's not fair. Stop treating people the way you don't want to be treated. If it is not true, don't say it. If it's not, don't be gossiping with different women about each other. Leave the bloggers alone. None of them give a damn about you. They just want to make their tertiary money. Go back to Oregon. At least tell Korra to take care of the children for 1 month. Go and spend that 1 month with your family in Oregon so that you can come back to California fresh. Anybody who say go after Korra, block them. They don't want you to be well. You know what I know. That you need that time out. Leave this woman alone.